broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And checking out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Warren in at the 3. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Ntilikina out there with Payton, and it's Toppin in at small forward. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And here is Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's LeVert. Shot from the inbound. Payton with the ball. Here's Ntilikina. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, put that speed to work, Mr. Ntilikina, doing a nice job attacking the defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brogdon looking it over. Out to Turner from past the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Ntilikina, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sabonis, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Payton attacking.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. On defense, the Knicks. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Now here's Levert. He's guarded closely.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Warren finds Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Indiana again missing. Payton attacking. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. And the wide open shot from Warren. No good again that time.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. Still without a basket in the game. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. Like, there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
Outside Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pacers trail by 10. Levert against Payton. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Toppin. Payton looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
One thing we know about Elfrid Payton, this guy has got supreme confidence. He will force the issue if he's this close to the cup.
For New York, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Brogdon. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
To the inside, Sabonis with the bucket.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
Brogdon against Payton. The pass to Randall, stolen by Brogdon. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great.
And he sinks the second. Here's Payton. 8 points his last outing. To the left wing. Here's Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. Here's Toppin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pacers trail by 10. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon outside. High arcing shot. Basket counts.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
Pass to Toppin. Down low. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
It's Turner, high post. Got a piece of it. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Payton. And a change for the Pacers. Lamb is checked in for Warren. That free throw good from Turner. New York leading by 7. Randall down low. He's against Turner. 8 feet away. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Lamb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Randall. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. Passes it to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Now Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Lets it go. They get it back, and it's Turner finishing it off.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Pass to Burks. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Rose passes to Randall. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
A different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall. And Barrett subbed in for Ntilikina. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Rose. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 3.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great. Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight.
Well, terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Knicks leading by 5. And here's Rose. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Burks on the wing. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Pacers shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. McConnell passes to Turner. He kicks to Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
1:43 left in the first. And McConnell gets it to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Rose. There's the pass to Noel. Lays it up off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pacers trail by 9. Holiday with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Turner. That shot missing, and New York will come the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Burks has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
New York leading by 9. Rose with the ball. Pass to Burks. To the paint. 7-foot shot. And again, it's New York.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's McConnell. Barrett covering. McDermott, no one around him. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Barrett gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Rose against Holiday. And Gibson sends it back. And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the point. And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Over Barrett. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett, more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The second effort kicks it to Toppin. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Toppin's got his second bucket. Pacers trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Turner passes to LeVert. And that one drops.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Now here's Payton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the inside. There's the dish to Gibson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 17.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LeVert the pass to Holiday. Inside. Out to Turner. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Toppin throws it down.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. Right side Warren. Holiday finds LeVert. Lock at 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Holiday with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Holiday, the pass to LeVert.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel. Julius Randle comes in for Taj Gibson. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. Then for the Pacers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Now Brogdon. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Warren against Randle. They grab their own miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. They could use a bucket. No good on the shot. Randall with some nice D.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And a wide open look for Lamb. It's rebounded by Barrett.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. Taking a look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Knicks, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Randall passes to Ntilikina. Here's Toppin. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
For New York, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw is good by Toppin. The Pacers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. And here is Brogdon. Lamb with the ball. Here's Warren, and it's denied.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Down low, it's stolen by Lamb. Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brogdon kicks to Levert. Offensive rebound. Sabonis fires from deep. No good from Lamb. Knicks shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Ntilikina passes to Toppin. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Brogdon. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Count the basket.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Lamb, good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points. Oh!
You got to be kidding. Now, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
So it's the Pacers now. Brogdon outside. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for New York. Toppin leading the charge. For New York, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good by Toppin. A different look for New York. Alec Burks comes in for Julius Randle. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Barrett. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Karis LeVert. And he makes both free throws. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against the single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams, New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
Sabonis finds Lamb.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's McConnell. Brogdon outside. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Here's Lamb.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
To the middle. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
And Indiana shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Brogdon against Rose. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Rose passes to Robinson. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson finds Burks. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
.127 left in the second quarter. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson comes in for Toppin, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. The Pacers also changing it up. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. That one good for 2.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
Rose passes to Gibson. The kick out to Rose from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Now here's Burks. He's covered by McConnell. And there's Rose on the assist by Burks. Rose has got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Holiday looking over the floor. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
From deep, Rose, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball's moving like we saw it?
Everybody's getting easy shots. You know, it's much easier than contested shots, and guys are knocking it down.
Well, a really good first half, Elfrid. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Ntilikina out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Toppin in at the 3 spot. To the paint. Turner passes to Sabonis. Brogdon a good look. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Randall with the drive.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
And so here is Indiana. Here's LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. He kicks it to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Toppin. Inside, here's Randall. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's LeVert missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. LeVert. Toppin pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Ntilikina. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. LeVert the pass to Turner. Over Robinson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And that's now 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
Brogdon outside. Sabonis, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Now Brogdon. 10 points for him. Pass to Warren. Outside Turner. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. It's tipped, and it's in there. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And here is Payton. There's the feed to Toppin. Stolen by Warren. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Randall left side. Payton outside. Passes it to Robinson. No one near him. For Indiana, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Payton dishes to Toppin. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Warren. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Down low, Randall, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Ntilikina, and he comes up with the deuce. Ntilikina's got 10.
This is Frank Ntilikina at his best, turning defense into offense.
And here are the Pacers now. Brogdon with it. He's got 12 to the inside. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Brogdon against Payton. Pass to Ntilikina. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. LeVert with it. Now Payton defending, and it's LeVert missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And Brogdon comes over to help. To the middle. Here's Robinson. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. He's got 6.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Outside, Sabonis. Brogdon against Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, you have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Brogdon hits them both. Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. The pass to Gibson. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Good.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brogdon the pass to Turner. To the paint. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Holiday. Brogdon's got 16 points. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh, my goodness. That was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Pacers shooting 47% from the field in the third. Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Passes it to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Turner inside. He's covered by Rose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's Noel missing. Pacers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Lamb. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to McDermott. He dishes it to Lamb. 4 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lamb finds Holiday. Back to Lamb. Lamb missing again. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. 5th best, Doug McDermott.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good, Burks.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4 and finished off by McDermott.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
To the inside, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Taj Gibson is a big-time power player. This guy remarkable at getting hit and able to finish nonetheless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Gibson.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
Rose against Holiday. 18 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Knicks shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Holiday. Now the pass to McConnell. Dishes to Holiday. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Holiday's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. Down low. Here's Burks. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Pacers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And McConnell gets it to go. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Rose. Pass to Gibson. It's over McDermott. And Gibson kicks to Noel. And he lays it straight in. Noel's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The wide open look here for Holiday. Offline with his 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bucket is good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Holiday. Three seconds left. Rose with the block. And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Bitadze can't hit. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Well, how about the athleticism of young Mr. Knox? Get up, sir.
And the Pacers with possession here. Now McConnell passes it to Bitadze. Over Noel. Bitadze can't hit. Here's Knox. Inside. Pell laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Pacers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Sumner's shot is off. Now here's Bullock. Defense right on him. Pass to Pell. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability, all the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Just 5 on the clock. For New York, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. That's tipped. Another shot. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Payton passes to Knox. The pass to Pell. Fires top of the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
Here's Sumner. He's guarded by Bullock. And Sumner gets it to go. And here is Payton. Pass to Pell. Passes to Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, there's an energy about Nerlens Noel, and if he's being this assertive, the defense has got to be uneasy.
That's good from Noel. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
All free throws good from Noel.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Pass to Bitadze. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Back to Bullock. Kicks it to Payton. Poked away and stolen by McConnell. And stolen by Noel. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Sumner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
The pass to Knox. Payton left side. Clock at 6. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Sumner. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. And some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in.
Well, you think about Kevin Knox, 1 year of collegiate basketball at the University of Kentucky before being picked 9th overall in 2018. Let's remember, he's young, but he seemed to be prepared for the bright lights.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Bullock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Passes it to Noel. Pass to Knox. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
Ntilikina passes to Noel. Here's Knox, guarded by Holiday. And it's Bullock in the corner. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Knox. Off target from outside. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sumner kicks to McConnell. And the pass to Holiday. Here's Sumner. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And New York will come the other way.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Sumner. Pass to McConnell. And he lobs it up.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by McConnell. And here's Bullock from the arc. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Sampson. Can't hit from in close. The Knicks shooting an unreal 70% from the field. making a mockery of this defense. Feeds to Noel. Pass to Knox. Pass to Bullock. Takes a three. The shot, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
First free throw is good. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. So he gets them both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And there's the pass to Sumner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Pell. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And Indiana shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Bitadze. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Ntilikina. To the inside, and stolen by McConnell. And here's the fast break. And he lays it up and in.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by McConnell. Ntilikina passes to Pell. McDermott with a steal. McConnell with it. Pass to Bitadze. The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's McConnell. No good with the elbow jumper.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Derrick Rose.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Passes it to Bitadze. Burks with the steal. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives them. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but you know, just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.